Announcer in the game, Wilkerson had been optioned.
Yes.
You just assumed didn't have any more innings for him, did you?
Yeah, I think that's right. And we, I think we went into camp with him on the list, and I think, we thought of him in a spot where he was, he started behind those guys, some of those other guys.
In the pecking order.
In the pecking order, and then with their health and with their performance, he just stayed there, not due to anything that he did, just due to what everybody else has done. So, and then we ran out of innings. So to keep him going, he will start at AAA. Yes.
So you guys still like him and all, but you just couldn't.
Yeah, nothing changed from his perspective. He's a rostered starting pitcher that's going to be in the rotation at AAA. That's a good spot to be. Woodruff, yeah, there's 7 starters essentially that we're still preparing. Yeah.
So 4 into 2 right now. Right, 4 into 2.
Yeah.
You got 2 open. Well, and you told us I think you don't know that you'll open with 5 starters, right? Or do you?
It's something that we're considering. Yeah, a little bit of different way to go through the rotation the first time. Yes. Yeah. It's not. Even if we do go that route, like I said, we're going to need a starter quickly into the season, so it's going to be limited time we can do that.
Craig, would going that route mean you technically on the opening day roster have 7 relievers?
No, I mean, it doesn't have to. No, it opens up a whole world of doing ways to do things.
We're all trying to look at your roster and figure out a way to get Jesus Aguilar to Milwaukee.
Yeah,
because he was so good.
Yeah.
You guys are probably having some discussions.
Yeah,
it's really hard if you're going with an 8-man pen.
Yeah, these are ways to do that, though. Certainly, that's part of it. Yeah, there is a way to go with. There was a way to have less relievers and have the starter there. There's a way to have less starters and the same number of relievers. And it, most of the scenarios of going with 4 guys involve carrying an extra position player.
Yeah.
But all of that would be short term, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So just kicking the
by
can.
a week.
Right.
Just kicking the can down the road a little bit there, aren't you?
It's not. I don't view those as kicking the can down the road. I know you.
Decision.
But it's not. I don't think that's the right way to term it, in my opinion. It's not like because it's not. There's value in extending that decision. Not having to make it until you absolutely have to. There's value in that.
It's Matt Garza last year.
Yeah.
And Corey Knable 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Got hurt late. Oh, Garza again.
Garza 2 years in a row, right at the end of camp.
Yeah.
You lost 10.
We in 2016 we lost 2 guys in the Houston series. We lost 2 pitchers in the Houston series.
Right.
Yes.
So then, what's the argument against delaying this introduction of a 5th starter until a week into the season?
One of them is just giving the starters rest because then we play several games without off days. It's really about how we want to kind of begin the starters' season. Yeah. If that's you understand, yeah.
You all of a sudden have 2 weeks in a row after that first off day.
Yeah. Yeah, we're limited in off days in the month of April, and so we're kind of, we're putting those guys on a 5-day rotation strictly to start, and we have to decide whether we want to do that. Again, we don't have to make the decision when we have all the information, and when we have to make this, the information changes on a daily basis. I think that's so how you're going to make it changes.
Well, I think almost every year under David, there's been a outside move at the end too. Last year,
yeah, and I think that's the other part. You're exactly right. That you have to allow for that, and I think organizationally we have to allow that can something happen that is David is we want to pursue from the outside at the end of camp, because it's a time when players become available.
Last year, Jared Hughes, you were for that, Carlos Torres.
Yeah.
Probably
Significant additions, both of them.
Yeah, a big game.
Yeah.
Nice one. I was looking, when you lay out the schedule like that in the calendar form, I was just looking at September, and you look down Thursdays.
Yeah.
September, it's just a blank all the way through.
Yeah, that's a function of starting the season early, is what it is.
Yeah.
We'll
that's pretty amazing.
The last 4 months of the season, we have 4 off days. In July it's all the All-Star break, but there's 4 off days in every June, August, and September. There's 4 off days each month, which is once a week. It's a big difference. Yeah.
I didn't ever remember ever seeing a September schedule in which you didn't play on a Thursday the whole month.
Yeah, I actually thought the new schedule was going to have Mondays in April off. I thought that was the point of it, but I was wrong. I thought that was because that was the days that that Major League Baseball struggled on attendance. Mondays, April, school's still going on. Not a great attendance day, but
and that would help you with this pitching question too. It would help you ease pitchers into the season.
Yeah.
Having those days
Yeah. So it's the schedule's different, and look, there's benefits that we're going to get in August and there's benefits in August and September and things like that. We're I think resting relievers and starters when they're getting tired. So it cuts both ways. I always feel it's like, I have some almost like institutional knowledge of the guy. It's the guy already, and it's fun. It's fun when a guy leaves and comes back, and how he's changed from his former self a little bit. And for Yo, it's just he's we all become a product of our experiences, and Yo's experienced a lot in the game, and he's really taken it all in. That's kind of what I see when I see Yo now, as a guy who's really taken in all these experiences and taken in the journey of the big leagues, and really has it in a really good perspective. So I'd compliment him for that, because he's used his experiences, and he's sharing his experiences now. I think he's always, to me, worked at a very level-headed kind of energy pace. It really works for him. That hasn't changed at all. So it's just a wiser kind of Yovani Gallardo. I think that's where he's at in his life and his career.